Hey guys, I hope you're having a good Monday. You had a good weekend. I'm off camping. I'm on the beach. Actually, I'm in the bus right now. I'm driving. But this week we're looking at actor-audience relationships, as you can see here. So this is just going to help you understand it a little bit, and then we can start applying some of those techniques to some scenes that are found on resources. Okay, so why do we need to know about actor-audience relationships? So they're really, really important to create meaning, and they're fundamental. Obviously, the audience is fundamental to the theatre. So without the audience, there is no theatre. And when we're making decisions about how we want to interact with the audience or how we want to build relationship, there's a few different things that we want to think about, because depending on what we do, there'll be different meanings that are created from our performance, and things will be seen in a different way. So that's why we're going to use one scene, one play, and apply these different techniques to see how it changes them. So our audience relationships can go anywhere from calling people up on stage to completely ignoring them and making the play as realistic as possible, as if they're watching it. So we're going to look at three specific styles. Okay, so first up, we're going to, I need to talk to you about fourth wall. I assume you've heard about this, but you may not have, because you may be very new to drama. When we're talking about the fourth wall, if you see me here in this little square over here, at the moment, you can see the wall of the office behind me, you can see the window, and you can assume there's another wall here. So in front of me is the fourth wall, and I'm breaking it because I'm speaking to you directly. So if you look at this little image here, you can see the see-through fourth wall. So depending on the play and depending on the style, that the audience relationship that you're going for, you may or may not break this fourth wall. So when we're breaking the fourth wall, this means that we're talking to the audience or facing the audience and interacting in some way. It might be physically going out into the space, or it might be directly talking to them. Okay? It's not the same as if an actor turns and looks out over the audience and doesn't directly address them. Yeah, a little bit different. Cool. So for today's class, we're going to look at direct interaction. Okay, so you can see here, sorry, I'll point with my little pointer instead of my finger. So you can see here, this is a Globe Theatre, which is Shakespeare. It's a recreation of the Globe Theatre, and the fight scene is within the pit, so the audience is around the action. Here you can see that the actor is getting really up close and personal and addressing the audience. And then here you can see as well that he's looking to the audience for reaction and for guidance and for interaction. So it's having a direct interaction with the audience, breaking that fourth wall. So it could be like we were talking about the other day, the simple asides. So if I am discussing something with another character over here, and then I need to have a moment to collect my thoughts, or this person would pause, this person over here, and then I would direct my thoughts to the audience. So this other character doesn't necessarily know what I'm saying, okay? Or getting physically amongst the audience right here. So that's basic direct interaction. It's not necessarily the audience getting up on stage. It's more the actor getting down to the audience. So it can be in what's called a proscenium arch, which I'll show you a bit more later, and the different stage setups can be used in multiple ways in this. We'll be going over stage setup a little bit more when I get back. Okay, so why do we use direct interaction? So you can see here he's set himself up behind the audience. Okay, so this type of interaction really engages the audience and encourages them to interact with the actors. Okay? It encourages people to see that they're there to not just be entertained and to let it all wash over them, that they're there for an experience and potentially to have their own thoughts about the play and what is involved in the play. It can also be to shock the audience, because when actors are getting up nice, really close and personal, it can really shock the audience. Some people love this and some people hate it. So some people really enjoy just going to the theatre and watching a play and going, oh, that was great, and then just leaving. Others really enjoy this more critical way to watch theatre. So the task for today is to go on Compass, look in resources, okay? I can even show you where it is after I've gone through this. So you will select a script and choose some people to work with, the amount of people that you will need for that script, and then create this scene. So reading through, learning your lines, and blocking it out, and then making sure you're involving this direct interaction. Cool. I'll show you how to get onto the resources in Compass. So I've jumped to this page just to give you a bit of an idea. So head to Compass, okay, and you'll be able to find the scripts in resources. So in resources, and then it'll be under scripts. This is just 2 of them. There will be more. So at the moment I have Dune, if you know Dune, and Frankenstein. In the title is the scene that I want you to select, okay? So page 43, from Victor's line, come on, to page 45, Victor's line, assist Igor. So this will outline for you which part of the scene that you're doing. If you skim through the script and you see a scene that you really are desperately hoping to do, then yes, you can choose that. But do not waste your time on selecting something, because you will just use up all the time and not have time to perform it, okay? She'll be performing at the end of each day. All right, that's how to get to the scripts. Happy performing. Bye, guys.